And welcome back. We get another episode of Sarcasm Speaks. I'm here with Bobby tonight, and we are fresh off the golf course again from today. And I'm fucking tired, dude. We walked 18 holes, which, like, you know, a lot of people are like, oh yeah, whatever, it's not that hard. But the course we played at had a ton of fucking hills, and I'm carrying my clubs. So that's, I don't know, what, 30, 40 pounds on my back across the fucking golf course. So my fucking feet hurt. I mean, I also played 18 yesterday. So I said that to you as we were watching, we were just watching the PGA Championship, and I was like, fuck, man, after playing 18 back-to-back days, so all I did was play 36, and, like, I'm kind of fucking beat up and tired. Like, I give these guys a lot of credit for playing 72.
Yeah, so they're playing Bethpage at about a third. Yeah, a third longer than we played today. Because we did play a short course. The only thing that I noticed about this one, outside of the hills, was that the tees were not close to each other.
Yeah.
Well, they were, but they were either like right on top of each other. And actually, it wasn't your next tee was right on top of each other. You had to go a while, but then it was like the 18th tee is directly next to the 11th tee.
Right. Or was that 2 and 8 are literally the same thing?
Literally the same thing.
And then
right
they're
next to each other.
25, maybe 35 yards away from, what was that?
It was sandwiched between 7 and 1.
Yeah. There was another tee box that was pretty close that was behind it.
Yeah. I didn't love the course.
Yeah. I mean, I played all right. Kept it under 100. Shot at 99.
Yeah, I mean, I shot 5 over, so it's a weird par. It's 68. Mm-hmm. So I shot a 73, 5 over, but which at the end of it, I really had to work to get that 5 over. I hold 2 putts from the fringe, and sandwiched, and those sandwiched another birdie that I made.
Yeah.
Up the hill. So I used 1 putt in 3 holes, and I was 2 under on those holes, saving myself like a shitload of strokes.
Yeah, far cry from yesterday. Yesterday I hit 7 of 12 fairways, and today I hit 2 fairways in the entire course.
I didn't hit any fairways. I hit 3 fairways, 3 greens.
Didn't hit any greens either.
And the fucked up part is sometimes from those the greens that I missed were from 40 yards.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I ran everything through. I was long on every single fucking hole. Every hole I missed, I was long.
Yeah, same. I mean, I finally figured out how to play golf. I think, kind of.
You think that?
Well, I figured out how to swing the club, I should say. So I can actually hit the ball a pretty good fucking distance now. I just have to relearn all my clubs and how long I can actually hit them.
Yeah, and then once you think you got it figured out and you got your clubs down, then you have to start dealing with lies and downhill and wind.
Right.
And
right. One thing at a time.
Fucking horror show. Fucking blows.
Speaking of fucking horror shows, Koepka almost gave it away.
You tried to.
Talk about almost a fucking choke job. He had 4 bogeys in a row on, was it 13, 14, 15, 16?
No, I think it was
12 through 15.
11. I think it was 11 through 14.
Oh, okay.
15's a par 5.
Okay.
So that shouldn't be an issue.
Yeah. But yeah, 4 bogeys in a row. And at one point, DJ, who was in second place, got to 1 back.
Yep.
And then
he made 2 bogeys.
Gave it away. Gave it right back.
And DJ's getting crushed right now. He's getting classic DJ. Oh, this is so on brand. It's dude, he shot 1 under.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. 2 really untimely bogeys.
Right.
Fine. But he shot 1 under when the leader shot 4 over, 5 over. What did he finish at? 8? Yeah, he shot 4 over. So the leader shot 4 over. One of the guys in the final group shot a fucking 80. And
yes. 81 actually.
Yeah. And DJ shot 1 under. 69. Right. So
nice.
he beat. So he shot 5 shots better than Koepka. on a day that was playing ridiculously hard.
Right. Well, at one point,
It's just with him, it's timing.
Streak,
it's with fucking timing with him.
Yeah. Well, during Koepka's bogey streak, they were saying there was a 30-mile-an-hour wind gust on the fucking course.
And DJ was making birdies.
Yeah.
But then he bogeys the 2 after that. But it's like asking. He would have had to shoot a 66 today.
In those conditions.
Because he would have needed 3 more to win. Yeah, so he would have had to shoot 66 in those conditions.
Right.
Dude, that's asking almost too much of a guy. Like, outside of a guy who's on an absolute heater.
Yeah.
And gets like a couple bounces here and there. Because that's what it is. That's what golf is he shot 69. You know, you get a couple bounces, it's 66.
Right.
But you need those bounces. Like, he's good enough to shoot 66. He's plenty good enough to shoot 66. But if he didn't run those balls through the green, I think he ran one through. He might have done one. I don't remember. But those balls don't run through.
I think 17 he went over the green.
But I think he went over the green on 16 as well. Maybe, I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah.
If he doesn't go through the green and maybe the ball holds, maybe the ball spins or something like that, now we're talking about a completely different thing. It's just it didn't.
Right.
Or maybe his ball doesn't jump right at the last second on 16 or 17, one or the other. But it does. It's like when you talk about these web.com qualifiers or Monday qualifiers for PGA Tour. It's like everybody out there is good enough to shoot about 4 or 5 under. It's the handful of guys that also get the bounces. Couple putts fall, couple kicks here and there. Ball feeds down to the pin. Maybe it hits a flag stick. Those are the guys that get through because they shot 8 under because the stars aligned for them. It's not that they were better. It's just it fucking worked for them that time.
Right.
So I don't know. He's getting crushed. I don't love it. I don't think it's necessarily warranted.
Yeah.
It's just those 2 bogeys were really, really untimely.
Yeah, it sucks that they were.
And you can't play Bethpage for birdies. There's no birdie holes out there. It's outside of 1, 2, and 4. But even then, it's like you want to get 1 birdie out of those 3 holes, and not give one back on 3. That's typically how you want to do it. There's no birdie holes on the back. Like there's none where it's like, oh well, he'll get one back on 15. It's like you get one back on 15 if you fucking hit 2 perfect shots.
Yeah.
Like that's how that works. But I don't know. But I do like DJ for the U.S. Open. Yeah. Since we're on topic.
Okay. Well, that's the next one that comes up. It's Father's Day weekend, right?
Usually, I just don't know when Father's Day is. It's gonna be
usually mid-June, like June 14th.
I think it's gonna be. I think the Thursday is June 13th.
Okay. So yeah, it's probably Father's Day weekend.
And it'll end 13th, 14th. Yeah, it'll end on the 16th. The Monday's the 17th. I do know that.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be June 13th to 16th. And I think DJ should be your favorite.
Yeah.
And I have reasons.
Okay.
I'm not just saying that.
Let's hear them.
So they are playing at Pebble Beach.
Correct.
He is very, very good at Pebble Beach.
You know who else is very, very good at Pebble Beach?
Tiger. I know.
Tiger.
Actually, if you look at it, I would have to look at it. Because I don't think Tiger plays Pebble Beach all that often. So therefore, I don't think his record is all that great. I don't think it's all that bad either.
Right.
It's probably 1 for 1 or something. Or like
yeah.
1 for 3.
Yeah.
But DJ has won that event twice. He's won the Pro-Am twice, and he's finished second there twice. I know that the Pebble Beach Pro-Am is not played on Pebble Beach all 4 days.
Right.
But it's played there on 2 days. So he also likes it out there. So he likes the course. He does well on the course. He's had success on the course. He also was the 3rd round leader in 2010 in the U.S. Open. So U.S. Open conditions, all 4 rounds at Pebble Beach. He was up 3 at 6 under par going into the 4th round. Now, he shot an 82.
Yikes.
But that's 9 years ago.
Yeah.
DJ 2010, I mean, dude, he was only like 24 years old or something.
Oh, wow.
So, maybe. Something like that. I think he's like 34, 35 right now.
Yeah.
So he was only like 24, 25 years old. Okay. And he shot 82. Okay. This version of DJ does not shoot 82.
Not on Sunday.
So he's got the firepower to be there.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't shooting fucking 82 again. And his 82 is 12 over par. He lost by 5. So with a 3 so with a 3-shot lead, but still, like, the math isn't as simple as, well, if he just shot even. No, he had like there was some shit going on there that day.
Right.
Anyway, so he has had success at that course, so that's why I like him. He's also had success at the U.S. Open. He's gone T4, T2, then he won in 2016.
Okay.
So he missed the cut at Erin Hills. Fine. Erin Hills was a little bit of a goofy course.
17.
Yep. Little bit of a goofy course, and then he finished 3rd last year.
Okay.
So if we look at the classic actual U.S. Open courses, he won. He finished 3rd, and T4 2014. What was that? Pinehurst. Pinehurst. That's a real course. Yeah. So in the real U.S. Open courses, he's done really well. Now he has a T2 at Chambers Bay, but I mean that was a shit show, which I don't even want to get into because that actually pissed me off so much. But which again is just another unfairness thing. Because I was like really excited for Chambers Bay because I thought it was going to play a little differently than it did.
Yeah.
But they got fucked on weather. Like the weather was, they were in a drought in the Washington area, so they were in a drought. So the course was kind of dead, and the greens weren't growing the right way, and they looked like a little purpley, and everyone was like, "Oh, it's like putting on broccoli." And it's like, whatever, fuck you guys. But I guess it was actually tough. The very next year, it's all green. It was just they actually got like legitimate weather.
Yeah.
And it.
Hey, big dog. Do you need me to get that for you? Jamie's home.
We're busy. But anyway, so Chambers Bay kind of pissed me off. That's a different story. Anyway, so he finished T2 there, and that was actually the 3-putt on 18 for him to lose it to speed. He had the eagle putt, missed the birdie putt, and didn't get through. But DJ also is doing really, really well in the majors this year. He finished T2 at the Masters. He finished 2nd today.
Right.
So, for those reasons, I think DJ's your winner for the U.S. Open.
All right, I'll throw some American dollars on that.
We can also do a U.S. Open podcast, but like when we get or a preview when we get closer.
Yeah.
But that's your early guy.
Okay.
Dustin Johnson.
But they're not way too early.
He's at no, it's actually legitimate.
Not like the predictions that we made in January for all the sports things that are going on now that aren't even close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except the Warriors. Everyone had the Warriors.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that was easy.
Yeah.
So DJ's at plus 900 if you want to get it in now.
Okay, 9-1. All right, I might have to throw some cash on that because I took Koepka to win today, so he won. Take that.
He also could easily repeat next at the U.S. Open.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be a 3-peat, so that's why it seems so unlikely. But everything that guy does.
Go 5 for 9.
Honestly, though, everything that guy does just seems so unlikely. He keeps doing it.
Yeah. Well, you know who didn't win anything today? Well, that's not true, but I lost the fucking weight loss challenge. Me and Finn, our team lost. Yeah. This is the first time opening the door. You're good. You're good.
Pandemonium in here.
Yeah.
Absolute pandemonium.
Yeah, dude. So I lost the fucking weight loss challenge. And when I say I mean Finn.
Ooh, throwing shade at him too. Finn, friend of the show.
That fat fuck. So if you've been listening to the show for a while now, you're well aware that over the last 6 weeks, me, Vinny, Finn, and Bill, all 3 have been on the show before. Again, if you've been listening long enough, we were challenged each other to a weight loss challenge, and we did it in teams of 2. So it was me and Finn, and then Vinny and Bill were on the team. And when we had started, so Bill works at a really fancy gym in Boston. So we used his, they have an in-body, body comp assessment thing. It's pretty legit. So when we first went, we did the rundown, I think Vinny was 24% body fat, Finn was 21, I was 19, and Bill was 17. So fast forward 6 weeks. Again, we've been talking about this on the podcast. this morning we roll in bright and early for weigh-ins, and I forget. It doesn't matter. Finn probably gets on the scale. Well, let me start with Vinny. Vinny gets on the scale. He lost 5% body fat and 13 pounds, or roughly, 12 and a half-ish. We're like, holy fuck. He fucking crushed it. So then I get on the scale. I lost 12 and a half pounds and 3% body fat. So I went from 19 to 16, and I went from 191 to 178. Finn gets on the scale. He's down 11 pounds. However, he only lost 1% body fat. And I've never seen someone so beside themselves before. He was the most fucking defeated that I think I've ever seen him, and we played on an absolute fucking terrible football team in high school together. He was like, what the fuck? I lost 11 pounds. Like, this can't be right. Like, was just saying on and on, whatever. Bill gets on. Bill lost 2%. So the combined team totals were Vinny and Bill lost 7, and me and Finn lost 4. So we pretty much got our fucking asses handed to us. Say what you want. Vinny was 24%. He had the most to lose, but guess what? At the end of the day, he fucking lost it.
Yeah, you still gotta.
Right. You still gotta put the work in. So good on him. And fuck, man. Now me and Finn have to buy booze next weekend for the house for Memorial Day.
I'll be drinking Glengooley Blue all weekend.
You'll get what I fucking buy and like it. Everyone's getting PBR and fucking Jose Cuervo and Burnett's. We're going back to college.
Burnett's, good God.
Yeah, Rubinoff, all that shit. So
your body just smells like battery acid the next day. you drink Burnett's.
You feel like you fucking drank battery acid.
I actually almost prefer to drink the battery acid.
So the side bets that we had going on was me and Vinny had to lose more body weight, just overall body weight, and it was as a percentage of our original weight. So I think we both actually lost 12 and a half pounds, or he might have lost 13 and I lost 12 and a half, but because he started fatter, I won that. So I lost 6.5% of my body weight, and he lost 6.4. So Vinny's going to buy me a fucking bottle of bourbon, because that was our side bet. Our other side bet was between me and Bill, and it was who could add more lean muscle mass. Come to find out, which if you're familiar with the fucking exercise science in any way, it should make sense to you. But at the end of the 6 weeks, Bill lost 1 pound of skeletal muscle mass, and I lost 2 pounds of skeletal muscle mass. So
you guys should both be DQ'd.
I tried to get it disqualified. He was like, no, see, the contest was to gain more, and neither of us gained, so it's a wash. And he was like, no, I lost less, so I win. I was like, fuck you, Bill.
Way to cave on that one. It was whoever added the most.
Yeah.
Nobody added anything.
Right.
Push.
Yeah. But, I mean, at the end of the day, I just have to buy Bill's drinks for one night, which is probably going to be like $40.
I hope he decides that he's going to get fucking white girl wasted that night.
We'll just get him really fucked up at the house beforehand.
Oh.
And we'll all be like, hey, Bill, I'll buy your drinks tonight. Now that you're nice and fucking hammered. So I was 1 for 2 in this fucking challenge. I lost my side bet to Bill. I won my side bet with Vinny, and then my team fucking lost. However, the best part about this was this morning, after we weighed in, we went to get breakfast. So we went around the corner from Bill's gym to this place called the Friendly Toast. They have phenomenal fucking breakfast. So Vinny is a motherfucker. He was shitting on Finn the entire fucking morning. So we're
Jesus.
So you're able to hold this together.
So we're in line. We're in line to go inside for the Friendly Toast. And
You're not gonna be able to hold it together.
Vinny looks at the front door and he goes, "Hey, do you guys have a wider door? We have a fat fuck of a friend." So the whole time, Vinny's just been ragging on Finn because Finn only lost 1% body fat over 6 weeks, and obviously Vinny lost 5. So then Bill goes to the fucking hostess and goes, "Yeah, there's 4 of us." And Vinny goes,
Jesus.
Dude, you have this?
You should make it for 5. One of us is fat as fuck.
He doesn't have this under
Does
control.
not have it.
You're losing your shit on the air.
The entire fucking time, Vinny's just been shitting all over Finn, being like, "Oh, Finn, what are you gonna get to eat? You gonna take one of everything on the menu?"
Ruthless. Absolutely ruthless.
He's going around being like, "Oh, I'm skinny as fuck. All you guys are fucking assholes." And then he texted our group chat later. So him and Finn went to a bar afterwards to start drinking heavily. Because I don't think either of them had drank in like 2 weeks. So then Vinny texts the group and goes, "Hey, the bartender was just hitting on Finn. I guess she's a chubby chaser."
This is gonna be ruthless.
He is
Absolutely
fucking ruthless. I told Finn, Vinny's never gonna let him live this down. He is gonna hold on to this for like 6 months. He's just always just gonna call Finn a fat fuck.
So bad.
But the fucked up thing about it is like he's not. And what makes it so funny is that Finn is actually skinny. Oh, nice save on that fucking pineapple, dog.
Did you smell that pineapple before you bought
I
it?
didn't even really know how to buy pineapple.
You smell it.
So I was like, fuck.
Do you know how to cut it?
No.
It's a pain in the dick. That's why I never buy pineapples.
It's not that hard.
It looks good.
I'll show you how to cut it.
You have to like fucking
Should we soak it in like
quarter it. You have to like
Soap? No, you don't have to soap.
no,
You're
no.
good.
If anyone has ever cut pineapples before, you know it's a fucking process. You gotta cut the skin off, then you have to like cut notches in it because of the fucking the knot things. That it's a fucking pain in the dick. I don't.
Did you cook?
I'll show you how to cut a
Same way,
pineapple.
right?
It's not
Yeah.
bad. Ooh, quinoa. I fucking hate quinoa.
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 Do you like quinoa?
Yeah, I'll eat it.
I fucking hate it. I hate the taste of it. And
I don't
it's
think
like,
it has a taste.
like, I
I
gave
think
it-
it takes on the taste of whatever you cook it in.
well, if you cook it by itself, then it tastes like quinoa.
That's
It can't taste like water or Pam. But
Well,
I gave it so many shots too.
yeah.
Like for such a long time. Because all I hear is, "Oh, quinoa's so good for you. Quinoa's so good for you." Fucking do not like quinoa. So gross.
Yeah. I mean, I'll eat it, like I said.
But no, I hope you enjoy it.
Thanks.
Yeah. Yeah, good luck, Jim.
Should be good. Should be fun.
Yeah.
You'll be fine. You'll
Yeah,
you'll
good
like
luck.
it. It'll be great for you.
Good luck trying to find some space in that fridge. I tried to rearrange some shit.
I'm taking over the second shelf corner.
Yeah, whatever. You just kind of put it wherever the fuck it fits.
Well, he also did this strange thing. Like on Friday, he still had something in there.
That's really
That was
strange.
really weird.
Yeah, I don't know if I like that.
Well, I don't care. Well, I mean, I don't want to tell him how to live his life. I mean, like you do you. It was just like this really weird thing where on Friday, like, because for like over a year, on Fridays there's been nothing in that fridge.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Us-
By the time we get to Friday, our fridge is completely empty except for the Brita and a carton of eggs. That's it.
And sometimes my jar of peanut butter.
What's up with the peanut butter in the fridge room?
It won't separate as easily.
Yeah, because you know the organic fucking peanut butter has
Douchebag
like
peanut butter?
the oil.
Yeah.
Whatever.
It's not
still
organic.
fucking good.
It's not organic, but it's
It's Teddy.
yeah, it's just separate.
It's Teddy.
It's natural peanut butter.
Yeah,
so it's
everyone
separate.
knows Teddy peanut butter.
It's fine.
Hey, fucking Ted.
Yeah, you know my guy, fucking Teddy.
Fucking Ted.
Yeah, you know him. So that was the weight loss challenge. That was this morning. So I can't wait for this fucking week. Also today, after fucking pretty much just eating 1,500 calories a day for the last week, and then barely eating yesterday and playing 18, and then playing 18 again today. We got home, I was like a fucking tornado. Like I couldn't eat enough. I fucking housed that pulled pork. Which, hey, by the way, Jamie, there's still some pulled pork left in there if you're interested.
Yeah.
It's all you.
Sorry.
No worries, we're good. And then I ate an entire bag of fucking bagel chips, crushed some salsa, had a fucking yogurt, and I'm still hungry. Like I can still eat. So this is gonna be great. I'm gonna refuel, and I'm gonna get back up to like fucking 185 by fucking Wednesday.
What'd you weigh in at?
178.4 was my weigh-in this morning. So it's pretty solid. But I mean, like I said, I would say at least 2 to 3 pounds of that was a water cut.
Yeah.
Because I was in the sauna yesterday, and then I stopped drinking water probably around like 5 or 6. So I was severely I was so dehydrated this morning when I woke up. I had a fucking headache like right here on the video show. You guys can see it. It's like right on the top of my head, behind my left ear. Like who gets a fucking headache there?
I don't know. Like, I've been getting the ones like behind my eye, like the cluster headaches.
Yikes.
I don't know what those are, but they are the worst headaches I've ever had.
Yeah, that sounds.
And I only get them when I'm sleeping, so I have to wake up. So it makes for a real good next day.
Yeah, holy shit.
Because you know my generally pleasant attitude as is. Then I woke up with a fucking headache.
Yeah. You know what else has been crushing me though? Is my fucking allergies, dude. Like I haven't had this bad of allergies probably since I was a little kid. And like I take the fucking whatever, it's generic brand, but whatever the green one is.
I took some.
Oh, Zyrtec. Yeah. It's the generic Zyrtec, and I take that, and like it doesn't fucking do anything. The last probably 1 to 2 weeks has been just crushing me.
Hot take.
Yeah.
Allergies are different now.
Yeah?
Because they used to bother me a shitload when I was younger.
Yeah.
Like, real bad. Like, I would have bloody noses every 4 minutes, and...
Well, that was just from all the cocaine that you were doing.
Wow, cocaine is a 10-year-old, huh?
Yeah.
What was I, a child actor? But I also used to rub my eyes so hard that maybe it was cocaine. Because I was saying that it looked like I was a fucking cokehead.
Yeah.
So my nose. So I'm 10. I'm in.
What were your
I'm in.
parents fucking
I'm
putting
in
in your
fucking.
food?
I'm in fucking second grade, and my fucking nose is bleeding everywhere. My eyes are fucking swollen. And it must look awesome.
Your pupils are like fucking pinholes.
It looked like I couldn't sit still. Well, I don't know what was wrong. I had so much energy.
Yeah.
But for the last 2 years, when people have really started bitching hard about them lately, and people's like, I've never had it, blah, blah, blah. Now they're starting to get them. They haven't been bad for me the last 2 years.
Yeah.
So I think allergies have changed.
Well, you know what I've also heard too is that your body goes through cycles.
Yes.
Like
I have heard that.
every 7-ish years.
Yes.
So I mean, I'm coming up on that right now at 27. Because if you, I mean, I'm sure it's not, you know,
Yeah.
this is the 7th year. I have to change now, you know. But like, so it would be roughly somewhere around 21, roughly somewhere around 28. So this is about the time where, like, because like I said, like I haven't had allergies this bad probably since I was like 10 or 11.
The best part of that was when Dickie was no longer allergic to peanut butter. Because it happened while we were in college.
Oh, wow.
It's like he was very allergic to peanut butter.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden he wasn't.
Yeah.
And all defenses that we now had against him were now gone. Because it used to be easy. We'll just get peanut butter and, you know,
Yeah.
fight him off.
Yeah.
But then it was like, nope, peanut butter doesn't stop him. He actually likes peanut butter. It's like, shit.
But this sucks now. Like, if this is my new body is fucking crippling allergies again, I gotta deal with this bullshit for another 7 years. I don't want to fucking do that. I just had 14 years of fucking no allergies.
Well, I dealt with 27 years of brutal allergies. So it could be 27 years from now.
Yeah, but I'd rather you than me.
Well, I was just telling you to look on the bright side. It might last longer than 7.
Fuck.
But it doesn't mean it's just gonna go away in 7.
Yeah, no, I know. But I don't know what to do. I don't know if I
I'm
should
not gonna be able to
switch,
breathe for the entire
switch
month.
fucking allergy medication. Yeah.
I'm not gonna, they're gonna hit me so fucking hard.
You're gonna go into like anaphylactic
Yeah.
shock.
Or it's I've been playing so much golf, I'm now immune to allergies. Because me and the trees are just best friends now.
You know, that is one way to get over allergies is by slowly exposing yourself, because then your body realizes, your immune system is like, oh, that's right, this isn't going to kill us. All right, guys, we don't have to freak out about this.
That's why you're supposed to give babies everything.
Yeah,
Eggs,
and
peanut butter, all
that's
that shit.
that's why there are so many peanut allergies today in kids. Because back, 15, 20 years ago, there was like a few people that had peanut allergies, and then schools and people were like, no more peanuts, we're done, no more peanuts. And then because kids didn't get exposed to peanuts at a young age, they then became allergic. So that's why the amount of people that are actually allergic to peanuts now is fucking skyrocketed in the last 15 years. It's because we just haven't exposed them to it. There was a little blurb about that in one of the books that I just read, and he talked about the study. He referenced the study where that was. So I know that's true because it was in the book.
Books are untrustworthy.
Yeah, you're right. I should probably just believe the internet. Yeah, everything on the internet is true. But
Wait, but
books
if you
lie.
find a book on the internet,
Oh shit, that's
Can
a
you trust
that's a loophole.
or what if Wikipedia references a book?
Yeah. Well, I mean, everything on Wikipedia is true too.
That's what I go by, but some people try to tell me it's
Too
not.
loud.
I mean, it's a little crackly. It's good. I think it's also on the highest setting.
What was it?
Looking to flambe some shit.
Flambe.
Flambe. We should.
Flambe. Fucking idiot.
Yeah, okay, you and your fucking fancy words. Get the fuck out of here. Flambe. It's flambe. This is America.
You're an idiot.
So kind of actually, speaking of allergies, it kind of reminds me of something. The bubonic plague is back. Did you hear about this?
No, but I heard cats can get it, so they actually never left.
Okay.
We just became able to not die from it.
Yeah, just to not get it. Well, 2 humans got it in Mongolia. They
We're trying to break down a wall.
they captured and they ate a marmot. I don't exactly know what a marmot
That's
is.
what you fucking get for. Oh, the marmot. That was Big Lebowski.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Marmot.
Yeah. I don't know exactly what it is, but
It's like a rodent.
yeah. But there are 2 people in Mongolia that killed one and cooked it and ate it, and that had the bubonic plague. So then they got said bubonic plague, and they died from it. So now, everyone's kind of freaking out that it's jumped back into humans, and they don't know if those 2 people exposed whoever was in the hospital. There's a little bit of panic, but good news is it's in Mongolia, so who gives a fuck? They're not here. Same thing when
It's definitely not how bird flu got over here or some shit. Swine flu.
yeah.
Or
You
Zika,
remember Ebola? The Ebola.
Yeah, isn't that how it happened? Like patient 0?
Yeah, and then they traced the one person. They went to 7 different fucking cities in 18 days, and people were like, "What the fuck are you doing traveling this
Who
much?
travels this much?
Don't you have a job?"
Good job, sir.
Yeah, I do remember that. But I think even Ebola isn't life-threatening unless you're really young or really old. I'm pretty sure if you're a healthy middle-aged person, you can beat Ebola. Obviously you need to go to the hospital and get treated, but you're not gonna die. I think.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Never had it.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, never had it. Don't really plan on it.
I'd like to avoid having it.
Yeah.
We'll see. But by the way, that's what you get for eating a fucking marmot.
Yeah.
You just don't eat random rodents.
I'm assuming they were either really poor or they were hunting in the woods. Does Mongolia have woods?
Why not? I know nothing about
What the fuck else do they have?
Yeah, I mean, so yeah, they were probably hunting in the woods, and and they caught it and they cooked it up and ate it. Maybe because they were homeless. There we go. Now everyone's happy. The whole story goes full circle.
Don't eat cats. They definitely can't
Yeah.
eat bubonic plague.
All right, so I
I have that on good authority.
So I should stop eating Chinese food
Objection.
then.
You're extremely racist. Although there was the place in Medford that got caught with the pigeon traps, like years ago.
Really?
Salem Street.
What? Was that New Lane?
No, it was on. I went to Salem Street. There was like 14 fucking Chinese places on in Salem. It was on the corner. I don't remember.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't remember that either. But there's also like fucking 17 fucking restaurants there between Chinese food places and sandwich shops and Ronnie's Wings and all those other.
It was across the
places.
street from Ronnie's.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Next to like Citizens.
Other across the
Yeah.
street.
Okay.
Like next to the Dunkin' Donuts.
Ah.
Ish.
Okay. Wow, those are some giant fucking strawberries.
It's fucking good, haven't it?
Yeah. Do they have HGH in them? I could use some of that.
I'm gonna make some fondue.
Fondue?
Fondue.
Are you really making fondue?
Oh.
Oh. Well, I saw you get the sauce pot over there. I didn't know.
Who knows what this guy's doing?
Yeah. Maybe you're cooking up some crack.
That
Maybe.
kills, man. That kills.
All right, Matt.
No, meth is too complicated. Crack you just do on the stove. Meth you need a lab, and it's the lab that blows up.
Yeah. Well, I mean, hopefully, like, if we did it and we did it. That's what I said the other day. It's a win-win. If we do it right, we get meth. If we do it wrong, we blow everything up and we die.
I don't want to be a
So
meth addict.
you can't lose.
I feel like I'm better than meth addicts.
Okay.
Why you put yourself above them?
Yeah. I mean,
I'm sorry. I feel like meth addicts are just the lowest form of drug addict.
Have you ever seen someone addicted to heroin?
I mean, have you seen someone addicted to meth?
Yeah, but at least like someone on meth has like a lot of fucking energy. Someone
Do
on,
they? A PCP they do.
Well, meth, it's methamphetamine.
Yeah, I really don't know the ins and outs. All I know is that heroin addicts are the most, they're the most read and recycle, or willing to recycle of the drug addicts, which makes them very good.
Because they recycle their needles.
Well, they're the most likely to recycle, and they're very well read.
How do you know that they're well read?
I was one time in a debate over whether needles should be sold over the counter or not in high school, and Finn was on my team.
Okay, so you guys won.
Yep.
I don't think Finn's ever lost an argument in his life.
And that was one of the big points. Was, well, how do we know the heroin addicts are gonna they're gonna leave the needles everywhere? And it's like, no. Heroin addicts, they recycle everything. Like they're the most likely to recycle of all drug addicts. Like, what do you say to that? what do you? I don't know. What do you say to that?
You ask for
And then someone comes back and is like, no, they're not. He goes, no, they absolutely are.
Dude, that's why you can't argue with Finn.
Oh, it was fantastic. Because literally, there was no way to dispute what he was saying. I mean, there was no way to prove it either.
That's what I mean. Like, looking back on it now, you can ask him to prove it and show a source, which you can't do. So therefore, like, you couldn't use the argument. But
Well, then, can you prove it? Yeah, well, I mean, how many needles have you seen when you walk around?
yeah.
I mean, they can't be, leaving them everywhere, because I don't see any. Do you see any?
Yeah.
Did anyone see any? I've never seen one. I mean, I've been to a lot of parks, a lot of beaches. Never seen one.
Have you really never seen a needle?
Dude, I have. But
Yeah. I was gonna say I've seen a few.
at the time, I don't think I did.
Fucking neighborhoods that I work in.
At the time, I think I did, or I think I didn't. But
Yeah.
obviously I've seen some.
A mule?
What you got?
Needles.
Needles.
A needle.
You want to shoot up?
I see a lot of those at work.
Yeah. A lot of them.
It's a water bottle.
We've been watching a lot of really fucking old movies lately, and it's actually been really fucking awesome. So I would say old comedies. Last week we watched Wedding Crashers.
Dude, that ain't old.
Dude,
16 years. Caddyshack's old.
all right. it's over a fucking decade ago.
We'll
That's
call
old.
them movies.
It's not okay. It's over a decade and a half ago. If you want to get real specific.
So then what the fuck are we
That's
calling
a
something?
while
Okay, so
ago.
Caddyshack came out in 1980. What
That's
are
a
we calling
that's a
that?
classic.
What about
Anything
something that's
over-
not good?
Anything that's
But doesn't
anything
classic
that's
imply
that
it's
old,
good?
Well, yeah, anything that's that old and not good, I'm not gonna watch.
That's probably
So
not
I'll
funny
give a
either.
Yeah. So anything that's older than like 20 to 25 years is a classic. You can't say it's new. You're gonna call Wedding Crashers new? Fucking 15 years
So
ago.
1994 and earlier?
Yeah, sure.
I give it 2000. It's 20 years.
Yeah, 20 years. Yeah, I'll go 20 years.
I mean, well, okay, just because something's not, I'm not considering it old doesn't mean it's new. That's like some kind of fucking thing.
Yeah, but alright.
Fallacious on all accounts.
Irregardless, last weekend we watched Wedding Crashers.
Fantastic.
That movie is fucking incredible.
It holds up.
There are so many quotes from that movie that people still use today, 15 years later. And like within 30 seconds of in the movie starting, there was one, and then I forget exactly which one it was, but then there's like erroneous on all accounts, and then obviously the one that everybody knows for fucking Wedding Crashers is Ma the Meatloaf.
Yeah.
That's
Daiquiris.
yeah, the Daiquiris one.
Crab cakes in football, that's what Maryland does.
Yeah. Anytime pretty much anyone references like a rule,
Yep.
like that's from Wedding Crashers
Yep.
because they, what rule number 76?
Well, number 7, we don't have a deck.
Yeah, that's true. We don't have a deck. Well, we do now, but
Yeah, our house breaks rule number 7.
yeah. There was a lot of them. There was a fuck ton, man, and it was so crazy. Like holy shit, like that was so long ago, but it still holds up, and the quotes were great. And the other day we watched fucking Austin Powers,
Yeah, I did fall asleep.
The Spy Who Shagged Me.
Come on.
That movie is I don't know. You were out gallivanting in the fucking town somewhere.
Just painting Walpole red or something.
Yeah. That movie's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
And now that's a classic because that was in '99. So that's 22 years ago when it came out, which means it was probably shot 23 to 24 years.
I feel like there needs to be a standard for classic.
It's just old and good.
Like the original Austin Powers is a classic.
Yeah, that came out in what, '96?
Something like that, but it's the first one.
Yeah.
And like Caddyshack's a classic because it's fucking hysterical.
Right.
Billy Madison was like the first. Happy Gilmore was great.
Right.
Like I wouldn't call like
Those were all classics.
I wouldn't call Mr. Deeds a class. Oh, not Mr. Deeds. Big Daddy. I don't know if I'd call that one a classic. I call it a funny movie that
Yeah.
I enjoy.
Yeah.
But
it's
that's from
it's an old movie.
that's from the same time as Spy Who Shagged Me.
It's an old movie.
I'm arguing semantics on the name on the title classic.
Yeah, I mean, if it hasn't come out in the last 5 years, it's old. That's how I look at it. Right?
Okay.
Yeah?
All right.
Good.
Okay.
But, I mean, it kind of makes me think, too, and kind of realize that they don't make good fucking comedies anymore.
No, they don't. And the best comedies are now like Ragnarok
Yeah,
and bits of the Avengers.
right. It's like they just, cause I guess they just don't make money. Like, so no one wants to fucking pay for it.
Well, no one. Well, I don't think anyone's going to see movies outside of these like huge ones.
Yeah. Everyone just wants to make the fucking next blockbuster. Or they want to do some niche little fucking movie.
Yeah, but then it'll just go directly to something
Yeah.
streaming.
Yeah, exactly. Like that old school, like, hour and a half long comedy just doesn't exist.
Like I'm even trying to think like most recently. I don't even know. Is that like Neighbors and Neighbors 2?
I guess, yeah, but like.
I mean
even
they
that-
fit the bill on, but I mean I kind of don't remember when they came out.
Yeah.
I mean those fit the bill on what you're describing.
I guess, actually, Super Troopers 2
Ah,
just came out
Yeah.
last year.
It is
or
a
2 years
sequel
ago.
though. Anchorman 2 is a sequel.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But like back in the day,
There's no
like there were
originals.
so many. Like You look at from 2000 to 2010, you had Wedding Crashers, you had Anchorman.
40-year-old virgin.
Yeah, and you had
Knocked
Up.
Super bad.
All of those. Like, there were
Getting
so
Sarah
many.
Marshall.
That was fun. That was a great fun.
Get into the Greek.
Yep. So, but
Role models.
yeah,
Zach and Mary.
role models. When people ask me what I do for work, like how they ask me to describe my job, I just say, "Have you ever seen role models?" Like, yeah, like that's my job.
Do your kids call you Miss Daisy?
If I make them. So it's sad that there's just no more fucking comedies, man. So, ready to wrap this up?
Yeah.
Okay. You got final thoughts?
Yeah.
What do you got?
We're starting to become moderate, or we're in the beginning stages of Twitter trolling.
Oh boy.
Starting to rub some people the wrong way.
Oh, this is fucking great. I love this.
Yeah, starting to rub some people the wrong way. And at first, with like a couple times, I'm like, and then I gotta remember, it's like, oh yes, I'm doing this like moderately on purpose.
Yes.
Like, it's gonna bother some people.
That is the point.
So, like on Thursday, and actually it's all been about the golf, so this is maybe golf Twitter is just unwilling to jump in on this.
Golf Twitter is probably easier to piss off than most other things.
Golf anything is easy to piss off.
Yeah.
So I was making fun of Kepka's hat
Yeah.
on Thursday because it was the Nike logo. Usually it goes left to right, but now it was going bottom up.
Yeah, and it looked like shit.
Yeah, it looked like shit. It looked dumb. And then like the first person responded, it's like, yeah, well obviously it's working because you're talking about it. And then it's like someone else is like, well that doesn't matter because we're watching. It's a major and we're watching his swing. And I'm like, dude, it's an ugly hat.
Yeah. The one lady was like, well, the way he's playing, like it's clearly doesn't matter and whatever. And then I responded to it from my personal account and was like, I'm sorry, I said something along the lines of like, I'm failing to understand how well someone is playing has anything to do with whether or not his hat is ugly.
Yeah.
Because let's be honest, that hat is really fucking ugly.
Yeah, it's an ugly hat.
And then she came back again to me and goes, well, Jason Day is wearing the same thing and said, like, they're both playing well and going all this. And then I think I responded again and was like, yeah, that's all great, but the hat sucks.
Yeah, the hats are still ugly. That's all we're talking. We're not talking about the marketing strategy. We're not talking about how well people do.
Yeah.
The hat's ugly.
It's an ugly hat. Like, just accept it and move on.
And then, so I heard this on the on Friday, I think. Oh, maybe it was Thursday still. Maybe it might have been Thursday. PGA again. And like Kepka hits a drive, and I just hear from the crowd, "That's Gucci, bro." And I'm like, oh god, what a fucking d-bag. So I put it out there. I'm like, yeah, we'll see if there's a bigger moment of douchebaggery other than someone yelling, "That's Gucci, bro," when Kepka hits a drive.
Yeah.
Someone needed to inform me that that's what Bruce
Kepka.
That's what
Bruce.
That's what Bruce. Yeah, everyone fucks his name. It's so funny calling him Bruce because everyone fucks it up.
Yeah.
And I have, even a client calls him Bruce. I like sit there. I don't correct him. So it's like I'm like, so whatever. Then the guy informs me that Brooks Koepka says that to himself in some obscure article. I don't know. He cut it off, obviously not to show me the source of it.
Yeah.
So therefore, I know nothing about golf, and I'm like, this is fantastic. Twitter is the best. So
Getting people riled up is fucking awesome.
for no reason too. Like, first of all, that's Gucci, bro. Even if you tell yourself that, it's a moment of douchebaggery regardless. Yes. I don't give a fuck how good Brooks Koepka is.
Yeah.
It is a moment of douchebaggery.
Yeah.
Now, everyone has them.
Right.
In the 2018 Mass Mid-Am qualifier at Sandwich Hollows, en route to my first place finish, I was talking to my caddy, and I told him at one point, he goes, "Oh yeah, no, nice easy swing, like whatever club you like." I go, "Don't worry about it, Tom. I'm gonna throw this fucking in there tight. Like I'm gonna throw this bitch in there tight."
Yeah.
I didn't, but then I rolled in the fucking 15-footer.
Yeah.
So I didn't throw it in there tight, but I fucking made birdie, just like I fucking told you, Tom. Like that's a moment of douchebaggery.
Yeah.
It's not like the character of Brooks Koepka it doesn't make him a douchebag. I mean, unless he only talks like that all the time. It's
Right.
if he wants to make like habitual douchebag remarks all the time, well then yeah, he's probably a douchebag. But like, yeah, he says that once to himself. It doesn't make him a douchebag. It's still a moment of fucking being a loser.
Yeah.
Like you who talks to themselves like that?
Yeah, nobody.
I mean, maybe my fucking
maybe Jimo.
like a middle like honestly, I thought you know who says that? Like a middle school kid playing fucking rec basketball and hits a 3.
Yeah.
Like would say that to
Yeah.
himself.
Yeah.
That's what I
We
instantly
Gucci.
thought. Yeah, like shit like that.
Yeah.
So we're riling people up on Twitter.
I fucking love it, and I can't wait because there's gonna be more live tweeting tonight. for
Tonight,
Game of
last
Thrones.
one. My
This is it.
last Game of Thrones live tweeting ever.
This is the series finale for Game of Thrones. I'm gonna save my big thoughts. All I'm gonna say about Game of Thrones, because I'm not gonna do them for a final thought, because this episode's gonna come out tomorrow and it's gonna be afterwards. But I will say this one thing, so you will be able to fact check me when this comes out. That I think Dany is gonna die, and I still don't know if Jon's gonna take the throne because I know he really just doesn't want it. But 1,000% Dany is gonna die in this show tonight. I would say odds are Jon probably takes the throne, but I don't know. I mean, I don't know who else it would be. Potentially Gendry, but we'll see. We'll see again. I don't want to spend a ton of time on Game of Thrones because I'm going to save that for our next show and do like a recap of it because I have a lot to say about the whole season and just how it ends and everything else.
Who's Gendry? Gendry?
Yeah, Gendry.
Gendry, who
It's
is
the
that?
guy that banged Arya when everyone was like freaking out because everyone was like, "Oh my God, she's 11," and then they're like, "Oh wait a second, she's 22 now because the show's been around for 11 years."
Oh, he looks like Steven Glansberg.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I'll give it to you.
Wonder if it's the same actor. It could be, dude. Steven Glansberg. That was
Yeah,
that was 12 years ago.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
Because that movie's so old, it's classic now.
Yeah, it is. It's a fucking classic, bro. It's Gucci. it's mad Gucci, bro.
See, you just took that term and took it from douchebag just to like goofy white person.
That's what I'm good at.
Mad Gucci.
That's what I'm good at. I am a goofy white person.
I mean, but you don't have to make it so obvious. You could just be a regular white person.
All right, fair enough. So my final thought is actually gonna be a quick one. Rick and Morty is coming back. Fucking finally. I goddamn fucking love that show. I think it's probably the funniest cartoon show that's ever been created. I'll say that. I'll say that. And it's hard to judge because there's only been 3 seasons. So like putting it up against something like South Park or like a Family Guy or something like that is tough because they have so much volume.
Yeah, but longevity and volume doesn't make it more funny. It might make it like a better, I don't know if you want to call it like a better show. Or
Right. But I just think that I just love Rick and Morty. I think it's like I said, I think it's the funniest cartoon comedy show that has ever been created. Season 4 is coming back November 19th, and I couldn't be any more fucking excited for that. The only unfortunate thing is that I'm pretty sure it airs like it's kind of like an Archer, which Archer is coming back next week too.
Yep. Wednesday.
But the same thing as Archer and Rick and Morty is like it airs at like 10 o'clock on Wednesday. So it's like one of those like, I'll watch it on Thursday at 7 o'clock when I get home from work. Because I can't fucking stay up that late to watch a fucking cartoon show as good as it is. But yeah, I'm interested to see what the new season's like. I think they're going to do a little bit longer seasons. They've been doing 13 episodes or 10.
I don't know, dude. Sometimes they feel just like so short, the seasons.
Yeah, I think whatever they were doing, I think they're going to extend it a little bit. So it'll be interesting. They're on the fucking every other year plan. So they're
brutal. It's like because we fucking won. launch people.
Yeah, but they know it too. They build that in the fucking show.
I know.
They're like,
it doesn't mean I like it.
they're like, oh, all right, guys, in like the season finales, they're like, oh, okay, all right, well, we'll see you in 3 years when we come back because we're gonna take some time off. It's like they know, so they know it takes fucking forever to write that shit. And I guess the two writers have had some personal issues, we can say, to deal with over the past few years as well. I think there was some substance abuse problems going on. But I think they're good now.
Happens.
Yeah, Jim goes, hell yeah.
Happens.
Yeah. Alright, so that's my final thought. I'm pumped for Rick and Morty to come back. And I'm also pumped for the series finale of Game of Thrones. I can't believe there's going to be no more Game of Thrones.
This is a relatively new occurrence in my life, so I'm not not too heartbroken.
You know what there will be more of, however, for all of you folks out there in the listening world, in the watching world, this show, there will be plenty more to come. We're not going anywhere anytime soon. So thank you guys for listening. It's been a blast so far. If you're listening on iTunes, make sure you leave us a review. Wherever you're listening to the podcast, on whatever podcast provider you're at, make sure you subscribe to us. The subscriptions to the show and the reviews help our rankings and that visibility, the rankings and the visibility. Done. It helps our visibility rankings. There you go. That's the way it should be said. Also on YouTube, subscribe to the show. It'll keep you up to date on whenever we drop the new videos. Typically, the videos have been a little bit behind the audio show, so sorry for those of you that follow on that schedule. The video just takes longer to process and upload and shit. Like, our audio file just goes straight up. But you guys don't give a shit. So, continuing on, you can find us on Instagram at Sarcasm Speaks Pod. You can find us on Twitter at Sarcasm_speaks. And get ready for all of the fucking live tweeting. Anytime there's like a big event going on, you can almost be assured that we're going to fucking live tweet it.
Yeah, I mean, we're running out of events coming soon. Golf tournaments.
Yeah.
So
There should be something.
we'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure something
Still
out.
have a month after the cup.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Bruin. Yeah, so the Bruins still have the cup.
Yeah, we got NHL playoffs, so
Got golf.
we got plenty. We got some
Although I
shit
don't know
to get us through
golf.
the next couple weeks. And again, thank you guys for supporting and listening, and spread the word. Tell some of your friends. Again, I say it all the time. If you guys like it and you and your friends have the same taste in comedy, if you enjoy us talking shit and being dumbasses, they probably will too. So help us out. Spread the word and spread the show. We'll spread it like fucking herpes. It'll be great.
You already used that joke,
I used it off air.
and you posted it.
Yeah, but some people didn't see it.
Now we can go back and check.
Yeah, exactly. Now they can fact check. So go back and watch the other one if you haven't watched that yet. So, good night, everybody, and holy shit, I don't know what's going to happen in Westeros tonight.